Hello lovely Geminis, and welcome to your June 2017 Celtic Cross General reading. I apologize that I'm a little late this month, but perhaps you've seen in the comments I've been moving house, and that's just so frustrating and so chaotic and not finding anything. I basically right now have the most important clothes and things I need in the trunk of my car. I just plonked them in there because I can't find anything at my new place. So that's how it is. So I've been dealing with that in the last week at the end of May. So that's why I'm very, very sorry. But sometimes it's all for a good reason. Sometimes there's so many moving parts. There's so many things happening simultaneously in the world energetically that maybe today is the best day to do this reading. Maybe things have fallen into place and the reading will be most accurate, right? Okay, Gemini. The first card just fell out. I am using jumping cards now sometimes. I've changed my technique a little bit. So I'm always trying to evolve and change my techniques and my knowledge so I can do better readings for you. But the shuffling still has to be done. There is no way around doing a lot of shuffling till the cards are in the right place. Even though I shuffle before I turn on the camera, Gemini. Yes? Okay, so getting ready to see what June will bring you. Your main timeline, your prognosis of the energies that are coming in, the things that are happening. And let's see. Okay, that's how they want to fall, and that's how they fall. Okay, let's start. Gemini. You're getting an interesting start of the month. Look at that. The first two cards of the Celtic Cross, the here and now, the you going into the month with Justice and the Lovers, two major arcana cards. And very, very positive. Wow. Gemini, this month will be the opportunity for you to come into that space of justice with your soulmate, okay? This card is a conceptual card of perfect order, of harmony in the universe, of things working for you because you caused them to happen. You did things right. Not only here, but in the broader scope of your soul's purpose, because look, we're looking at a very deep karmic card that talks about soulmate connections. So this month is the month where you can make it right with your soulmate. This month is the month where you can meet your soulmate, where you can come together, where you can work things out. Okay? But this card also means you can't take any shortcuts. You can't try to cheat the worldly order. You can't. And so if you do it right, then this will come about. What a beautiful beginning. Wow. Now, your underlying strength, your mindset, your inner force is one of feeling content, is one of empowerment, is one of knowing how to build your life, of being smart and intelligent and having that power, having the power to build your life how you want it. Be very solid, be stable. Yes? Recent past. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Now the recent past, you've come out of something that's a little difficult and a little problematic. And I got a message that this can be read two ways. Because remember, there's a lot of you and the essence of the card can be read in different ways. So this applies to you or another person. That means either you are coming out of some financial difficulties, some difficulties where maybe you've lost some money, you've lost some stability, you have lost a job, you've lost that which makes you feel grounded and good. Or, on the other hand, another person has caused you to feel like that. It's another person's influence who's kind of mean, who's stingy, who kind of withdrew their support from you. which can be both as well, of course. So very interesting, the recent past having come out of that. And the next card, very interesting. I don't want to go into that yet because I need to continue the story. Very interesting. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. We're going to continue. While I'm shuffling, I'll let you look at the spread here. Look at that. Beautiful. But the next card is one that talks about some difficulties in visualizing, difficulties in your manifestation techniques, which Gemini, I think you are really, really good at because you've got a quick and brilliant mind, all right? So let's see. But perhaps a little divided sometimes in your motivation. So let's continue. Before I talk about that, I want to see a few more cards so I can tie them together better, okay? All right, let's see. I don't usually turn them over. Today I'm compelled to turn them over. Gemini. Gemini. Wow. All these cards are reversed. So Gemini, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention because reversed cards show you difficulties that are flying towards you, and you have to be smart and intelligent to circumvent them, to circumnavigate them. Now, perhaps because of this, past troubles, you are a little bit hindered in your mindset. Okay, this is the card of I'm a winner. This is the card of perhaps I'm not gonna win because it's in the position of your expectations for the month. So why are you expecting to not win? Why are you expecting to lose out on something? And that's not good, because what we expect we draw into our lives many times, not necessarily, but that's part of the manifestation technique, okay? So think about why you're kind of thinking, perhaps I can't win at this. Oh, what's going on? Thinking a little negatively. Why are you thinking this? Now, I'm going to get to these two later. Your fears. Don't we all fear this? I've got my moon in Gemini, so I've got a lot of Gemini qualities. And look at this. This is the Eight of Wands reversed. And this is the fear of not being able to communicate quickly enough. This is the fear of not being able to connect, not moving forward in that quickness of thought, of cause and effect. So you're fearing that. And perhaps that's hangs together with this. So there's something going on, Gemini, that you're a little bit upset about. That's bothering you a lot, okay? And this is very, very interesting. This next card, Gemini, very important. Outside influences, Ace of Swords in reverse, Gemini. The Ace of Swords reverse is not a good card. This is the card of defeat. This is the card of someone stabbing you in the back. This is the card of someone making you go down or wanting to make you go down. And this is in the position of outside influences. So it looks like you're going to have to deal with a very hard shot, with a very hard slap in the face, with a very hard encounter, with something where it's very difficult for you to win at. Okay, now, Gemini, remember, we're not going to fortune tell something terrible and not see how you can get out of it. If there's a situation that you already know, perhaps you don't. If there's something that's looming over you and you're thinking, what am I going to do? That's why maybe you're getting the feeling that you can't win at it, right? If you're prepared, say, okay, there's a situation, perhaps I can't win. There's a situation, I'm not going to come out on top for whatever reason. If you're prepared, then you can start looking for alternative ways. Start looking for alternative routes, alternative outcomes, alternative possibilities. Okay, so that's very important. Sometimes we want something so badly, but we can't get it. For some reason, it just doesn't work. And if we kind of try to step away, look at it from a distance, say, okay, is it really necessary? Do I really need this? What happens if I don't get it? And perhaps things start shifting a little bit. Your perspective starts shifting. And then maybe you have something else going on already. So if this doesn't work out, then okay, whatever. Okay, you know what I mean? So This very, very important. Be prepared. Think as of now what's going on. And look, this is, again, the Hermit reversed in the position of hopes. So look at this. What you think is going to happen, what you're kind of hoping to happen. So this doesn't mean you're hoping to not be wise, you're hoping to not be intuitive. This is that you kind of almost don't believe that you can get through whatever this is. So you do have something, Gemini. You have something that's coming along, something that's coming that you have to be prepared for. You have to prepare yourself well. Don't think like this. You got to look for an alternative. You're quick. You can change. Gemini, I mean, we who have Gemini in our chart very strongly, we're flexible. We're flexible. We're quick. We can look for alternative solutions. We don't have to be so set on something. All right? And it's interesting because the base, the core is that you're good. You're solid. You know how to create income, you know how to make your life, how to rule your life. And you've got some really incredible love things happening here. Your soulmate relationships, that's something you definitely will be winning at, okay? But as this is a general reading, that means it brings in all the different situations in your life. It means that that's a good aspect, but there's something else going on which is really difficult. Now, near future, look at it. The 3 of Wands, the further future outcome, the 4 of Wands reversed. This is a very clear series. Okay, this is, you've got 4 Wands cards here already in the spread. So this is okay. I'm moving forward with my project, whatever it is. I'm already seeing some results come in. So the near future will look bright. But then, boom, boom, okay? Then, boom. The 4 of Wands reversed means the party's over, it's not working out, it's you're left out, it's done. Okay? So, that's why I'm saying look for alternatives. And Gemini, I don't know what it is, Gemini, but, you know, for you, each one of you, this is probably a very different situation. We all have to deal with some losses in our lives. It doesn't have to be a huge thing that totally brings you down, but whatever it is, you got to be prepared for it. And we are going to draw some clarification cards. I want to draw some clarification cards to see what it is, to see what you can do about it, to see how you can look for an alternative route. I'm just thinking, I want to draw clarification cards here. Not leave you hanging here, but at least love is going to be good. At least with that really beautiful deep connection, you're making progress, right? Okay, so let's clarify. What do I want to clarify? I want to clarify the whole thing. I want to clarify what it is that you're afraid of, what it is, who it is, or what it is that was kind of bothering you so much, that kind of brought you down. Why are you thinking you can't communicate properly and move forward? Why are you being stabbed so deeply? Like, oh my goodness. Why do you think you can't deal with the situation and, you know, keep your cool head? Why will this fall through? Why? And what can you do about it? So we want to know more, okay? So clarification, what is this about? What is this about? What is the 4 of Wands as an end result about? We want to know? We want to know what it is or what we can do about it, all right? What can we do about it? Okay. Shuffling has to happen, sorry. Shuffling has to happen. Ah! Ha ha. Ha. Ah ha ha ha. Oh. Did you see those? No, they're on the edge of the camera. The Lovers reversed. The Queen of Wands reversed. And Death upright. Now, very clearly, Gemini, situation that you're struggling with is going to come to an end. All right? It's going to come to an end. And if you decide to end this thing, it's better than others making it end for you. Okay? Now, this is not necessarily a relationship, because look, the Lovers came up so strong and clear here. That's something different. This talks about a contract between two parties or two people that is totally screwed up. That's not right. So there's you and the other party in this situation, and you're coming out badly. Okay, they're going to break the contract, they're going to break it off, they're going to cheat you, they're going to bring you down, something is going to happen, and this whole thing will end. And how badly it ends, it depends on you. Queen of Wands reversed means things really going bad, okay? So if you don't do something proactively, then you're going to be taken advantage of, and it's going to be a bit dramatic. This is like drama queen, like, ah, all right? So absolutely. The Death card. When the Death card comes, Gemini, there's no denying it. It's got to end. And this is clarification of the end result. So Gemini, as you're moving forward into June, if this makes sense to you at all, if you have an inkling of what I'm talking about here, something that makes you feel just blocked in your intuition, blocked in your communication, blocked in your lively, happy, harmonious feeling, making you feel kind of like a loser, or you're losing out, even though it might feel like things are moving forward kind of a little bit, but they're not going to move forward, okay? It's going to fall through. So whatever this is, if you have an inkling, take some initiative, make a cut. You make the cut. Don't let them make the cut. In this way, you be smart and say, okay, I'm going to step back. I don't want this contract anymore, okay? It's not going to do me any good. I've been looking and hoping, but that person is screwing me over in some way. And this can pertain to many things, to business, to people, to real estate, to any kind of contract agreement between two people, or you and another person, party, company, okay? I don't know what it is about exactly. It can be about a relationship as well. It can be. Even though I get the feeling that this really beautiful karmic relationship with justice upright is actually a good thing. Okay, so I don't know how that could go bad so fast. Maybe in some cases it can. But I think that it's a second aspect of the reading than this aspect, okay? Because look, this is the complete opposite. The Lovers upright, Justice upright. Here, the Two of Cups reversed, and Death. I mean, those are the two different situations. And if this is the same situation, then, then I don't know. It might be for a few of you, but I think that it's a different thing. And we don't want it to go bad, all right? We don't want the other person or you to completely get a freak out, okay? So, Gemini, sometimes we have to know when to end it, when to make the cut, when to finish it, okay? And the message for you this month is learn to know when to do that, and then do it, okay? That's your message, Gemini. That's your message. I'm going to do a separate love reading, especially because of this. So in that love reading, perhaps this will be uncovered to see what's going on there. So I'm actually going to do the love reading now. I'm going to take those two cards as the significators and then see what happens with that. But your message there is a difficult one, Gemini, but I'm not here to just people please. I'm not here to boost egos. I want to help you see what's coming up, help you make good decisions and get through the difficult ones as well. Okay, I'm not going to just say, oh no, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to warn you when things get hard. I just want to be here to tell you the good news. I mean, what kind of reader would I be? I want to support you even when difficult things come up and try to give you advice through these videos and send you my love and my energy, and that I'm supporting you 100% because I know that you can do it. Gemini is such a beautiful sign. I really like Gemini. Gemini is not only because my moon is in Gemini, but Gemini is so bright and so uplifting, so flirtatious, so fast. For me, Geminis are like bright stars in the sky. And you got to shine, so know when to end this so you can continue to shine. Thank you, Gemini, and I'll see you in the love reading. Ciao.